guys, this is Roy from Arena Mini 4-Wheel Drive Club, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. And today I'm going to show you about the floating gears. So right now we have two different type of the floating gear, and I will show you about a little bit what's the difference between those two floating gears. And then first we will see about the high-speed gear, 3.5 high-speed gear. So as you can see here is usually where we install the 520 roller bearing. Okay, and at the back here is usually what we do for the shaft. So usually what we install the shaft is like this. Okay, and then the difference between those two is one is using the A30. Like this one I have installed, not all the way, but installed is like this, not all the way, but you can see how it basically works. Of course I haven't washed the bearing yet, so it doesn't spin like other people, like that smooth. So, and I haven't take the cover that you see, the black, I haven't take that cover yet, and the back as well. But the difference between these two, let me open this package. Okay, so as you can see, this one is using the 520. Oh. Okay, so he's using the 520 roller bearings, front and the back. Be able to see clearly. Okay, so you can see this is using the 520 roller bearing. Okay, so basically when you are when you are installing the shaft like this, so this one, it will stay the shape like that, and it will, this one you can see when it's spinning is pretty straight, because this one is the front and the back, it both has the 520 bearings, so it makes this one stay the shape like this, it won't twist it. And the A30, because you have to using something in the middle, like as you can see for the motor, the pinning gear, that's what they're using for like tight the gear on the shaft. Well, like for me, my personal opinion is I prefer, like I like this kind of 520 bearing floating gear is better, because this one, as you can see, it doesn't really twist a lot, and also because it's using the 520, because the bearing is smaller, and also it makes the car, the action after the jump, it's or even though like the start takeoff, then it's faster, like the reaction is faster, so it's like it won't lose the speed right after the jump. So I personally like this kind of floating gear. And also there's another thing is different, is because this one is using the pinning gear, so it's kind of pain in the ass for switching it, or even though after couple runs, if the car got hit or something, the impact, then that might cause the pinion gear inside over here it got damaged, and it will make the shaft and the pinion gear here is moving. So, and also at the back over here there's nothing is holding it. So once this one, the pinion gear, got damaged, it will just change the shape. Okay, so it doesn't really works like this one. As you can see, this one and here, like they both, see, this one is totally filled up by this yellow gear. This yellow gear is using the high speed 3.5 yellow gears, and but this one there's empty in here. So this one won't change the shape because it's holding by the bearings, and then but this one here is empty. So once it got impact, then it got hit, then once it got twisted, then this gear is totally done. So this one is what I suggest people. I think this one is pretty good. And also there's pictures that I will show you in the video. Is about what's the detail like inside of the bearing, like I mean the gear, inside of the gear, what is looks like. Because this one, it has two 520 roller bearings in there, and but in between those two bearings there is a gap. So which means is the gap makes the bearing is not touching each other, so there's an empty spot, make there's a gap, and make there's no resistance between the bearing, like both bearings. So this one can have like less resistance, so it won't cause the vibration and the resistance and cause you lose your speed. So that's another benefit for it. So this is the picture for shows you inside of the gear, what this that looks like. So this one is using the 4 of the high-speed yellow gear to fill up the empty spot for the inside of the bearings. And as you can see right now, there's a circle space, and there it shows you the gap between both two bearings, and makes it has less resistance. And one more thing is this one, like once you want to change it, or the shaft or whatever, when you want to take it off or switch it, this one, just let's see, this is the regular counter gear shaft, then you can always take it off and put it on. And also there is a space, like the guy who made the shaft is give you a space to put the roller spacers. Oops. Yeah, so you can just put on the roller spacer at the back, and then it won't cause any resistance, because for the regular shaft at the back there's nothing. There is like extra pieces, it will touch the chassis, so it causes the resistance. But this one, you can put the roller spacer at the back, so basically it will cause less resistance as well. So this one, when you put it like this, then you install in the chassis, then this side, the end of this side won't touch, because there's a bearing, and plus the spacer, the space is just enough for you to install it and without touching the chassis. So this one can help you a little bit for the speed, because you know, the less resistance and you got more speed. So it's another bonus for this kind of floating gear. And then let's talk about difference. For this package, it comes with the A30 bearing for sure. Like this one comes with 520. Like this, the pin gear he gave you is like regular. There's nothing really different. See, like everything regularly. And but this one, the one he gave it has you can see he shaved the edges, so which means is when the gear is biting each other's, there is a room for you for the gear, even though because for the suspension car the chassis can be twisted, so no matter if the twist like this, because the edges he shave is round, like is like this, so when it's twisting it's still biting each other, and there's still be like less resistance. Okay, like you can see, yeah, because the edges got shaved, so it will have better contact. Okay, so basically, though this is the difference between these two type of the floating gear, and so that's today's quick video for the show you what's the difference between those two floating gears. Okay, and hope you like this video, and if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you next time. And next video I will do will be the CNC cutting rollers, and I will show you and weight the different for the weights for after the CNC and how much weight we can save. Okay, so that's gonna be today's video, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.